Thank you all very much for those comments, and we still have time for one more question, so we're going to go back to our prioritization here and throw you a softball. And that's about something we've already talked about tonight, but we'd like to hear your views on it. We have a beautiful area here. This agricultural community is just fantastic, and we'd like to see it preserved. And we want to know what you're going to do when you get elected to help us preserve that. Earl?
I think I would have to support the preservation program that the county already has. Certainly, I would support going to our delegation to ask them to bring back more money from the state to help us fund the ag preservation program. I think that would be something that I would put in. I would also put, as county executive, I would put money in the budget. I also think that we should support our programs in the schools. I think we can use supporting agricultural programs, because what I see happening a lot is a lot of young people not wanting to stay and work on the farms. So we need to, through the school systems, encourage agricultural programs, let them understand the need, let them, we can work through programs with probably the community college to help our young folks understand that this is a great opportunity for employment. And not only do we need to preserve the farms, but we need to make sure that we have folks who are interested in working the farms and taking care of.
It's funny, I have to piggyback on what Mr. Robbins said, but last summer my daughter came to me and she said, "Mom, I'd really like to work on a farm this summer." So I went to a friend of mine who's a farmer. You might know him, Randy Sauer, out in Middletown. And I said, "Randy, my daughter wants to work on the farm. It's a milk farm." And he said, "Oh, tell her she can come milk at 3 a.m. So I told my daughter, "Oh, Mr. Sauer said you can come milk at 3 a.m. Well, we see how that went. In other words, my daughter did not work on the farm, and so that's what's happening now. It's hard work, isn't it? So, but we look around at the vistas in Thurmont and all over Frederick County, and we don't want to lose that. We don't want to lose that precious agricultural heritage that we just love. And I am a friend to agriculture. Every year that I've been in the state legislature, the Farm Bureau always has something that they need me to do in Annapolis, and I am a friend to Maryland agriculture. Frederick County is not doing enough. There's more to do in terms of preservation. Frederick County doesn't pay as much as some of the other counties. Howard County, Carroll County, they pay more per acre than Frederick County does for ag preservation. So we want to be sure that that we're paying and encouraging those farms to stay farms. It's a lot cheaper for the county to keep it a farm than it is for it to become a development, because then what? We have to have firemen, we have to have a road, we have to have school space, we have to have all those things that are going to cost the taxpayer money. So anyway, so there's a lot more that we can do on the county level. Farm preservation, of course, is the big ticket. We want to encourage those young people to go into agriculture, and I give scholarships every year to young people from Frederick County who do want to pursue agriculture as a career, and I have been happy to give those scholarships every year. So, and my time is up.
Thank you. Dan?
Thank you. It is important that we continue to preserve what we love about Frederick County. Here in the northern part of Frederick County, you certainly value your history, your cultural amenities and your agricultural areas. So we've talked about preservation, and I do think we need to continue to expand our investment in agricultural preservation. I'm not sure why we would need to pay more for that. We have far more applications for agricultural preservation than we have money. We probably had 40 applications this year for our IPP program, and we'll probably preserve about 6 of them. So we really need to put more money in the program and make sure it preserves as much as it possibly can. Livable Frederick is another part of the solution. Livable Frederick is our master plan for the future of Frederick County. It does include planning for our urban areas as well as our rural areas, including priority preservation areas. And so I think it's important that we move that plan forward. To save agriculture, you have to also make sure that agriculture is economically viable. And that's easier said than done. But we have hired an agricultural economic development specialist focused just on trying to support our farmers with new ideas, new implementations, and help them to keep their farms economically viable. And you certainly see that we're doing things like farm breweries and wineries and a lot of agritourism out there that helps to bring some money into our farm community. We are challenged to control commodity prices. Milk right now is very low, and I don't know that we can, as a county government, impact that. But I do think it's important for people to recognize all across rural America, including here, that as agricultural goes, so that's how rural communities and small town goes. Agriculture has always been important to the economies of local small towns. I grew up in a rural area in Pennsylvania. I think it was true there as it is here. So we really need to make sure we support the economic side of agriculture. Thank you.
I can't help but notice that our timekeeper has a more disciplined assistant here.
Figure they won't give her a hard time.
Thank you, Evelyn, I appreciate it. We're about to close up here our forum tonight, but I want to mention this. I think this audience has been fantastic. Give yourselves a hand. We're going to ask now the candidates to speak individually and tell us once more about what they stand for and why we should vote for them. And we'll start with Jan.
Thank you very much. This has been a very well-attended and very thoughtful questions at this forum. I really enjoyed being here with you this evening. I would ask for your vote for county executive. I believe I am the best qualified and the best choice for this job. I have brought proven leadership and proven results. The county executive is all about managing the county. And again, you need to make sure you have someone who has managed large budgets, $600 million, understands budget and finance, understands management of over 2,000 people. Think about if you were hiring someone to be the CEO of your company, who you would hire. You would certainly want that person to have the experience doing the job. I have done a good job as county executive. We have invested in our schools. We've tried to put the best teachers in the classroom. We have built needed schools. We've earned that AAA bond rating, which is a sign of good fiscal management. We have started to build roads, schools, libraries, fire stations. And we've done all that without raising taxes. Our tax rates are exactly the same. You will hear in this campaign that taxes have been raised. Now, assessments have gone up for some people, they've gone down for others, but we've held the line on taxes. I'm also proud that we have saved $70 million from negotiating some of these bad deals in the past, ending privatization that was costing taxpayers more, and refinancing our debt to these lower interest rates. We've taken care of our seniors with a plan. We're executing that plan with our new senior services division. Am I done or 30 seconds? Okay. And we've really invested in core services. Public safety's been a big issue here. You need to know that we have added about 30% to the staff of our fire and EMS service, as well as to 911 communications to keep up with call volume. And we've used a federal grant to help us to add fire and EMS. If you want to see the contract we negotiated with our firefighters, it is online under the county executive page. And I think you'll see that we negotiated in good faith and offered on average a 7% raise to our firefighters.
Well, thank you all again for coming out tonight. It's so great to see a crowd here. Sometimes we do these forums and there's about 7 people in the audience, so how great that Thurmont turned out for us tonight. I also want to thank my competitors. I think competition is a really good thing. You want to have people who want the job and are willing to compete for it. I think that makes us each a better candidate and hopefully a better county executive going forward. I'm Kathy Afzali, as you know, and I would like to be your next Frederick County executive. I believe my background in business, my extraordinary experience being in the state legislature and representing towns like Thurmont in Frederick County have uniquely prepared me for this job. You don't have to have been a county executive to be a good county executive. Your taxes are going up. All you have to do is look at your bill to know they're going up. Just because the rate doesn't go up doesn't mean your taxes haven't gone up. I always say that the former administration wanted us to look like Montgomery County. This administration wants us to be Montgomery County with regulations and just the government involved in every piece of your life. We want to pull Frederick County back. We want to create a fertile soil for businesses to thrive, for towns like Thurmont. And if you want to grow, we will help you grow. But the kind of growth that Frederick County is seeing is not healthy. It is overdevelopment. You want a county executive who believes in slow, responsible growth, low taxes, and to get rid of kind of those backroom deals that have become pervasive in Frederick County. And we also want to get along. I think we're all kind of tired of the fighting and the bickering and people not getting along. That culture comes from the top. And I've learned how to work across party lines. I can get it done in Frederick County, and I ask for your vote on November 6th. Thank you.
I too like to thank you for coming out tonight to learn about the 3 of us. And it's your job to choose which one of us you'd like to be your leader. I will say to you that I do have the leadership and management skills to be the county executive. Being the county executive means working with people. I have worked and managed with people. Also, I will be the kind of county executive who will be willing to listen to you, the constituents, meet with you, talk with you, get your advice to make the best decisions for Frederick County. I'm an independent. I wear a wristband that says, dare to declare your independence. Vote for independent candidate Earl Robbins on November 6th. Thank you.
Now we're going to close our forum by introducing our 3 candidates. And first I want to let you know that we really do appreciate your accommodating us by going with the rules, not sharpshooting too hard at each other, and providing a real educational forum for us. We appreciate that. So first we have Kathy Afzali. Thank you, Kathy. Jan Gardner. And Earl Robbins. Thank you all for great participation. Thank everybody for coming. We appreciate it. Stick around for pictures if you will.